Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So friends, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about a wonderful tool which can make your English language journey much more comfortable and much more easy. Now friends, what happens is that whenever you try and remember some information, whether you are a student studying for an exam or whether you are a professional, preparing for a presentation and you want to remember some information, what you normally do is you take a notebook or or you open your laptop and you jot down the information in a linear and a boring form, right? You put your first point out there and then you put the sub points below that, right? Maybe it's in a bulleted form or maybe you number the information. But then you realize that when you use such a list, it's very difficult to remember the information. At least that is what I found about one and a half year back, that whenever I jotted down my class plan in such a way, right? Before I go for a class, before I start a class, I always have a class plan in front of me that I'm going to cover these topics. But when the time came, I found it difficult to remember that, and I had to go back and refer to my notebook, which I found very odd. Now, all that became very easy when I found this tool called Mind Maps. Okay, so what exactly is Mind Maps? Now, friends, Mind Maps is a visual representation of information. Now, that's the most important thing. It's a visual representation of information. And all of you know that whenever we see something visually, we find it easier to remember, right? Now, what Mind Maps does is that it takes a central idea, your central topic, and there are branches coming out of that particular topic related to that central idea. Okay, and then you keep connecting those branches. Now, what this method of learning does is that it uses both the left brain and the right brain. And when you do this, right, I believe it's much more easier to recall information or remember information, right? Now, how do you use a mind map? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to tell you on my screen right now. So there are various mind mapping tools out there, right? But what I use personally is a tool called XMind. And that is what I'm going to use on my screen and show it to you right now. But if you Google mind mapping tools, you'll find various other tools. I personally use XMind because I find the interface very easy. All right, so let's go to my screen and find out that how mind maps can make your English learning journey much more easier. So friends, you have to go to xmind.com and I will leave a link in the description box. So once you have downloaded that software and you click on Xmind and you click on the icon there, it will get you to this page. Okay, so this is the main page, right? And as I said, we have a central topic and we have the branches coming from there. And as you can see, it's looking very colorful. Now, what I personally prefer is that I normally like a dark background. Okay, so I make this dark and I will collapse this particular format bar for now, right? So now let's say that you're trying to learn tenses. Okay, so what will your central topic be? Your central topic will be tenses, right? Now, when you're trying to learn tenses, what is going to be your first one? Okay, your present tense. Okay, no need to write the full thing. Okay, your present tense. The second thing is going to be past tense, right? And you press enter, and then you have the future tense, right? As of now, since we are trying to learn tenses, we are going to delete this, right? Now, within the present tense, which ones do you have? So you're going to press the tab button and you have the simple. Okay, you press enter, then you have the continuous, press enter, then you have perfect, press enter, and you have the perfect continuous, right? Okay, so same thing for the past also. You will press the tab button out here, you will say simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous, right? So you have done this. Okay, I won't do this for the future tense, otherwise it will become a very long video. Now let's say you want to have the sentences out here, you want to learn them through sentences, right? So the present simple will be, okay, let's take an example of the present simple. Present simple will be, okay, you once again press the button out here. I work with Wipro, right? That's your present simple. example of a present simple. What will be the example of a present continuous? Again, press the tab button. I am working with Wipro. Right? Press enter. And let's, okay, present perfect, right? All right, now press the tab button out here. I have worked with Wipro. Okay, so that's your example of your sentence out there. Now, in a similar way, you can put the sentences for each one of them out here, right? And see, it's come out to be such a colorful map. And okay, what you can do out here is I have the free plan, and if you want to display it on the entire screen, you can click on Zen out here. Oh, it's available only for the paid plan, but you can use the free one out here. Okay, so this is what it kind of looks like. Let me bring it to the center of the screen. Sorry, let me bring it down and let me bring it to the center of the screen. Okay, so this is what your mind map looks like. Now tell me, friends, isn't this a better way of remembering information? Once you fill in all the information with the examples, the present, past, and the future, and you have the example of all the sentences out here, isn't this a much more better way to learn? Right? So you can do this for your presentations, you can do this for your studying, you can do this for anything else. But if you want to learn English, I think it's a wonderful tool. Okay, now let's try one more. Okay, I'll go out here and I'll say new mind map. Okay, and this time what I'll do is as usual, I prefer a dark background, so I'll do this. And this time what I'll do is I'll use a different format, right? What I will use is, which I find very convenient, is what I call a logic chart, right? So where everything is displayed, it's, you know, towards one side, right? So let's again kind of collapse this. So let us say that you are trying to learn, okay, let me bring it to the center. Let us say you're trying to learn vocabulary with travel. Okay, now with travel, what are the words you can think of with travel? If you have to travel, first of all, you need to have the location, right? Then you need to have a plan, or what you call an itinerary, right? Then you need to book the tickets. Then you need to pack your clothes, right? Now let's further subdivide this. Okay, press tab, and this could be Zurich. Okay, or let's say you want to go to Rome, or your choice is Munich. Okay, you list down all your choices out here. Okay, then plan. Okay, you could come up with, I press the tab button out here, and you say, how do you plan? Okay, you say first to Zurich. Okay, then you go to Rome. Okay, then after that you go to Munich, right? And you can further subdivide that, you know, in the cities. For example, in Zurich you would like to go to 4 places, you can further subdivide them. Okay, so you see how beautifully this has come out, and isn't this a better way of learning information, my friends? So this is what I wanted to share with you in this particular video, that if you really want to make your English language journey easy, use mind mapping. All right, I hope you enjoyed whatever I've shared with you today. If you have, please do give me a like, please do subscribe to my channel, and please do press the bell, because I keep coming up with videos like these to help you improve your English language skills. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.